yeah, I got everything I need, I'm pretty sure.
Demo?
I have no idea what's happening right now because my computer is running a bit slowly. So, yes.
Did you want any books from the library?
No, no, I didn't.
Okay. The lady with the envious earring is gonna look at you guys. Why are you still here? I told you where your classes are.
Sorry, okay, we'll go. They're just gonna scamper off. What's that?
What's up?
Okay, so, Griff would kind of just follow behind, not really paying too much attention to where we are going. And kind of start fanning through the book that you just got.
Okay. So you're not paying attention to where you're going.
Not at all.
Theo, you fully believe this lady, right?
I forget if we got correct or not. I think on the last time you said we were going there, but I'm fine to go there. Yeah, let's do it. Theo's just kind of like on the roll. He's been kind of knocked around so many times. He's not super thinking straight at this point in time. He just wants to go somewhere to get all the anxiety and trouble out, and then this is the option he's gonna take.
Okay. So I guess that leaves Demo to be the voice of reason if he wants to be.
No.
What can go wrong?
So, as you guys are walking this way, Percy also choosing not to be the voice of reason, you start making your way back where you came to what you believe to be the main hall, to get out of the school, so like about here-ish. And on your way there, let's see. Yay, you guys got the bigger roll. A familiar face is standing by the front doors with a few other faculty, sort of giving people directions to different rooms. And that person is someone you guys saw when you were, getting your classes. This lady. Prosepa Dramagoria. The vice principal of your school. You guys have a headmaster. What's the vice headmaster of a school?
Vice principal? I don't know. Maybe headmasters. I don't know. I don't have headmaster.
Well, I mean, it could be headmaster and headmistress in this case, right?
I thought headmistress would be like the same sort of vibe. I mean,
yeah,
that's just like what a headmaster who's female. You know, probably.
I know, but if she's like the co-head of the school, then that would work. If she's like a step beneath headmaster, then I wouldn't have an answer.
She's a step beneath. We'll go with vice principal. We'll go with principal and vice principal. But she's standing at the front with a few other teachers and sees you guys about to walk out of the school. Where are you three go? Where are you four going?
Class.
Which class are you going to?
Somebody?
summoning one is it's in the basement more towards the left of the school. Do you want a map?
Yes, please.
She hands you guys a map. So on the main floor of the school, you have a lot of the main buildings. The main hall not main buildings, main rooms. The main hall where you guys are eating dinner will be repurposed into the Defense Against the Dark Arts room because you guys need a lot of space for that class. If you look towards the west end, that's where you'll go for potions. Towards the southern end is about where the history classes are. Up and down is more of the elective classes. If you're looking for, I think you four are doing. You have Defense Against the Dark Arts. One of you is taking the Magical Legalism class, right?
That would be me.
Well, that one is on the second floor, so room 254.
Okay.
The summoning class is in the basement floor, so that's going to be room 5. There's a pretty large space for that in case you guys have large summons. What are there any other courses that you guys are taking elective wise?
Yeah, I don't know where the nurse's office is, but I was told that's where the healing course is.
You're in the winter court.
That's correct.
So you can just ask your head. He generally walks around, so there's no guarantee he's going to be in the nurse's office. But it's best to just ask him where he's going to host the course for. I guess he generally changes it up. Like, he says he doesn't like to be stifled by his office space. So I
Okay.
can show you where the nurse's office is, but I don't know how much that'll be helpful for your course.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just ask him, I guess. Thank you.
Yeah, but the nurse's office is here. She marks it down on your map.
Nice.
But you don't need to go out of the school right now. The mountainous area is where outside of the school are a few of the different dorms. The forested area is where the spring court lies, but if you go too deep into there, it is dangerous. There are some magical monsters in there. Please don't wander too deep into the deep dark forest.
Oh wow! I guess that's why they have the summoning class. That's why she said that. She must have been confused.
What type of monsters?
There's a few different ones. Like, we have unicorns. There's this monster in, I think, Japanese mythology that can detach its head and send its head flying around, and it'll attach to you and suck out your blood. Trolls, hags, raven queens, a spider queen,
Spiders?
a spider queen. So yes, also spiders. Minotaur. It's a real grab bag. There's a leprechaun there too.
Sounds like
Oh.
How big is this forest?
It's really big. If you notice, there's 2 sections to it. The spring court is like around here in the upper section, and then if you follow the pathway down, that's where you get to the really dangerous stuff. Again, please don't go down there.
Hey.
You may die.
And if we're
All right.
willing to accept the risk.
Listen, kid, you signed a waiver. We aren't liable for your life. If you die, your family members won't be able to sue us.
Sounds like acceptable casualties to me.
Oh my god. Please don't. You have to wait until like your third year to go down there with permission.
What if we take a third year with us?
No.
It's a
I said
break.
if your third year, you can go down there with permission. We're not going to give a third year permission to go down there with four first years.
What if we get a fourth year's permission?
Okay, so students need permission to go down there. If you can get a fourth year that wants to take you guys down there, sure. I don't imagine you would find one willing to take 4 first year students down there.
Wait a moment, we can go down there. We just accept the fact that we might die. It's fine. I'll figure out a way to get down there eventually.
Please don't. Can you guys stop him?
No, not really. He just kind of does what he wants. He blew us up earlier, actually.
I did blow us up
Blew
earlier.
you up earlier? Why?
Don't worry, we're getting sent to detention already.
Oh
By the way,
God.
where's detention?
Detention's gonna be in main hall after classes are done. They set up tables and you just sit there and study.
Good to know.
Or if there's a small amount of students in detention, they might send you to a specific teacher, but you'd meet in the main hall first. So the teacher would meet you there and then bring you to their room for detention.
Got it. How long do we have before we have to get to our first class? No, wait, we're just trying to find them, right?
Yeah, today's Saturday or something. You said last second, right?
Yes, today is Saturday, tomorrow is Sunday, and then you guys have your first class on Monday. So you have time to explore the campus before they send you to the first class. So you have time to acclimate before you get completely lost on the first day.
Cool beans.
Yeah. So again, please, like, there are people around to stop you guys from going into real dangerous areas of the school right now. Those won't always be there because everyone else has jobs to do. Just please use your brain.
Don't worry, I got what you're putting down. We just gotta get in
don't
after
think
people
you
leave.
do. That's not what I meant.
And there are no security measures to stop us.
Yeah, 100%. She takes her wand out and casts a spell on you real quick.
Uh-oh.
Cool, yeah, you do what you want, kid.
Okay.
Also, don't be mean to Terry and Jerry. They're the custodians. You should see them around.
Okay. I wouldn't be. My dad's a janitor, like my actual father.
No. Well. Yay. We have some students that are real jerks to them for just no reason.
Yeah, it's the same kind of everywhere, from what I've gathered. But you won't have to worry about us.
But they do a lot for the school, so. Anyways, have fun going to meet your teachers. They'll be in their classrooms for the most part for today and tomorrow.
You
Some
teachers
of
lived in
them,
their classrooms. Sorry. I just like
they
I
live.
always suspected it, but like they're here on Saturday.
What?
I think they live here.
Exactly. In the classroom.
There's a dorm for teachers.
Whoa. Are they like midsummer dormitory?
No, no.
They don't have a name.
It's the teachers' dorm.
Theater like visibly deflates. Like you need that name.
I mean, it's nice. They have a coffee pot and everything.
Coffee
It's
pot's
like
all
a
they
normal
need.
dormitory.
Just a building with a coffee pot in the middle. No coffee maker, just a coffee pot.
We're magic. We can magic our own coffee.
All right, so I would kind of like put a mark in the book and close it, and throw it in my bag, and be like, "We all have defense, right?
Yeah.
Let's try and go see who the professor is going to be for that. I guess. Does Percy have? Did Percy answer? Does he have defense with us?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Who wouldn't take defense?
I mean, it's also one of the core classes you take. So.
Yeah. I just
You
wasn't
guys-
sure if it was the same like period type deal.
I mean, even if it's not the same period, you guys have to go meet your teachers.
Yeah. fair enough.
So you guys are sort of like, you have an extra long defense period where they're going to go more into depth. But Percy's just taking the basic defense class. Actually, no. He's taking the extra long one because he would. But that means you guys are heading to the Great Hall, right?
I believe so.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the defense classroom. Vincent and Percival. Okay. So as you guys head to the Great Hall, you see a lot of students coming in and out of this the Great Hall. A few were still actually chowing down on some food. Great Hall. Here we go. But in the middle of the Great Hall, you guys see two teachers. They're both look like younger males. One has green hair and looks like the woman who took you guys to the Mirror of Rumination. Come on.
Oh my god. It's a Bulbasaur.
Yes. He looks more laid back than the woman did. Doesn't have as stern of a demeanor on her. And the other person has two giant flaming wings off his back and reddish orange colored hair. But you see a few students coming up and talking to them. To the green haired guy, they are coming up more relaxed and talking to him. Some of the people coming up to talk to Vincent, the red haired male, like almost seem to be coming up in like as if you were looking at a celebrity.
Wonder what that's about.
Well, whatever it is, it doesn't concern us, so let's go find our class.
So we end this session.
I wonder who this guy is.
our-
Is this our
This
this
is
can't be
our-
a professor.
Where is our professor? Wait, is this where the dark arts defense? Is this where we learn the dark arts?
Who are you asking?
Percy.
She said it was the Great Hall, and this is the Great Hall.
Okay,
Makes sense to me.
I'll
You've
make it.
noticed that a lot of the dining table, well, not a lot, all of the dining tables have been moved to either end and sort of now create a sort of seats. They create like gymnasium seats for everyone. And there's a few platforms that looks like it's meant for dueling now in the center of the room.
This could be fun.
To duel right now? Do you want to try dueling right now?
No. We already have one course of detention, and we have been here all of about 2 hours. I think maybe we should wait.
I mean, it's not like they give us detention again if we already have it.
I think they can extend detention, so like you might have it for 2 days in a row or a
I
week
have
altogether.
a feeling that we should really get used to the detention hall. At least one of us.
Yeah, I mean,
agree.
I think it's going to be a little bit of a learning curve because they said do whatever you need to do to learn how to do magic, and then they were mad when we tried to do magic. I don't know. I don't really get it, but
It's
Anyways,
kinda
I'm
weird.
sure we'll figure it out eventually.
Let's go make our confusion one of these guys' problems.
Yay.
Well, I choose you, Bulbasaur. So,
So you go up to the green-haired guy.
and I shall say this, not addressing anyone in particular. Is this where we learn the dark arts?
Yeah, this is the defense against the dark arts class.
Great.
Are you?
No,
You
go.
guys are new students, right?
Yeah.
No.
Well, my name is Percival. I'm one of the teachers for your class. This is the green-haired guy speaking.
Oh, so we came up to the right person, I guess.
Yeah, either me or Vincent over there are gonna be the teachers for your class. You probably already met my sister, Priscilla. She was the one who led you guys to the, Mirror of Rumination.
I have no recollection.
Green-haired, giant dress that sort of looks like my jacket.
I was trying to scrub most of the mirror stuff out of my memory. I don't think I noticed.
I'll ruminate on it and get back to you.
You do that. Anyway. Yes, me and Vincent are the teachers for the Defense Against the Dark Arts class. It's probably gonna be that, like, I'll teach you the main stuff, and then if you're taking the specialized class, you're gonna go over with Vincent, like, after an hour is done and everyone else leaves the room. So, Vincent is probably... Are you guys taking it as an elective as well?
Yes.
Okay. So then you should also get to know Vincent over there. Though it might be a bit hard. A lot of people seem to be flocking around him right now.
Yeah, what's the deal with that? Who is this guy? Obviously, he's our professor, but
Vincent is one of the people part of the Vermilius clan.
oh, gotcha.
That means nothing to you, or
That means
No.
absolutely nothing. Is he like a Hilton?
that means nothing to me.
Ah.
What's this?
So it might help if I restate the 4 founders of the school. Kyria Panas, Vince or Jean Vermilius, Albin Blanca, and no, Albin Panthera, and Sarva Smaragdi. Does that help? Specifically, Jean Vermilius?
Oh, he's like one of the founders, like
Sons.
kids.
Yeah, a couple of generations grandson.
Oh wow.
They have Phoenix blood in them, so they managed to live longer than a lot of us, but like, it's still 10,000 years ago, so I think he's her great grandson, probably, right? Yeah, great grandson.
Okay. I guess that makes sense.
Yeah, a lot of the people from the Vermilius line are put into, well, the Summer Court, the one that Jean Vermilius founded. So that's why a lot of people like being put into the Summer Court, because they're sort of seen like wizard royalty.
I think we got
So
put
if
into
you're
the
part of
best
the
court.
Summer Court, you probably know a Vermilius.
Okay.
I, on the other hand, was part of the Spring Court, so
How long ago? Because you don't look that old.
I graduated 4 years ago.
Oh, okay.
I was actually in Vincent over there's class. So neither of us are that old.
How long will he live for?
Vincent?
Yes.
Most people in the Vermilius line live for like 2,000 years, give or take.
Whoa.
How long
Do
will
they get
I
bored?
live for?
Do they get a what?
Bored.
Bored of life?
I don't know.
That's something you would ask them. I'm not the one who's gonna live for 2,000 years.
Do you ever get bored?
Yeah. Usually
Just
all
in
the time.
general?
Yeah, just
No.
in general. You never get bored?
Not really.
So what's your thoughts about students entering the forest?
I would recommend against it, though there are some pretty good shrooms in there.
What?
You heard me.
Can we smoke
Okay.
the marijuanas if we go in the forest?
I don't know what this marijuana is, but there are some magical weeds you might be able to find in there. Though I would recommend probably taking at least a herbology class before you go smoking random stuff you find on the forest floor.
But it's all about the adventure.
If you want to live your life like that, I can't stop you. Just do it with a bit of caution.
Anyways, I think we should go say hi to the Phoenix person now. Do you guys have anything you want to ask?
Not really.
Yeah, I've got a question. So, this is defense against the dark arts, obviously, but we're gonna need to learn what to defend against as well, right?
Yes. So defense against the dark arts is mainly to teach you how to defend yourself and how to fight with magic. What defending against would be taught in your creatures class, which you will take in your second year, and it'll be taught in the history of magic, which you will take every year.
Okay, so this will kind of be like a basic magical dueling and how it works class.
Yeah, we teach you guys like magic that you can use in a fight to defend yourself, or magic you can use in a fight to damage your enemy and or disarm your enemy. So like one of the favored spells that we have is like Expelliarmus, which you'll learn like really quickly as soon as you get in, which just gets rid of someone's wand.
I have a question. Who would know everyone in school?
Who would know everyone in school?
Yes.
Obviously, the headmaster should know everyone in school.
Okay, then I'll start
I
there.
don't think
How do we
he
meet
does,
the headmaster?
however.
That's not concerning.
The headmaster? Huh?
I said that's not concerning.
He's sometimes a bit lax with what he should do. But if you wanted to meet the headmaster, you would probably talk to our VP, Prosepa, and ask her to set up a meeting with the headmaster for you. It might be a bit easier for you guys because it seems like you guys are new to the magical world.
Mm-hmm.
So they might already have like a set meeting for you guys. If you want people who actually know everyone in school, that would probably be Edwina Panthera. She's pretty strict with everything, so she tends to like her list and rosters. I don't think there's a single time I have seen her forget someone's name or face after like hearing about them. So she has an amazing memory. Prosepa knows everyone in school and even takes it upon herself to try and learn people's different school schedules. So if you come up to her, she might know a few of your electives you're taking. Dr. Jekyll should know everyone in school, but honestly, it's probably a good thing that he doesn't, because it means not everyone is getting injured and going to him. But then there's also my sister, Priscilla, who likes to also keep track of new faces and new people.
Okay, so I have a couple people I can go see. Yeah, that was it.
If you wanted to meet them, Edwina's the transmogrification professor, which is one of the ones that you guys should be going to see. It's one of your core classes. And Priscilla is a herbology professor, which is another one you guys should go see because it's another one of your core classes.
One of us taking... Oh, yeah, because it was a decision between potions and herbology. Okay.
Yep.
Okay. But if you guys have nothing else to say, I'm going to go head over to the Vermilion... Derek Vermilion?
Vincent Vermilius.
Okay.
Yeah, I'd follow.
Okay. I head over to Vincent Vermilius. I suppose there are a bunch of people around him, so I'm just going to have to muscle my way through. And,
give me a fight check.
Oh, God.
8.
DC 8?
Yeah, it's not that hard. You're trying to elbow your way through scrawny wizard kids.
Can I just have it?
Yeah.
Okay, So on a half, I make it to 14.
Yeah, you you fully just shove some of these kids out of the way.
Excuse me. Sorry. Please get out of my way.
One of the kids actually. Let me roll a luck to see if any of them are here.
Oh.
And we'll just do.
Now, is it lucky or unlucky to meet me? I think that's what you need to decide before you.
Unlucky.
You blew us up. It's definitely unlucky.
It's
Yeah.
100% unlucky to meet you.
Oh, looks like they got on the lower side of a D20, so maybe they do meet me.
It's specifically you got on the lower side of a D20. What did I have his last name be? So this is you elbow your way through, and you actually elbow your way through a kid that you saw that's part of the first years, called Tully Bennett. Tully. Who is a average height kid with pink hair, who shares a few features similar with Vincent, but not a lot. So it looks like they might be related, but more like distantly related. So you elbow this kid out of the way.
Nice.
Sorry. Okay. I'm just gonna keep.
How dare you peasant mongrel!
Sir. Is swearing allowed at the school? I'm gonna look at Snozzle.
Snozzle's gonna can you magic up a giant ass rule book up and start trying to page through it?
Give me a moment. I
You
need
wanna magic up a giant rule book for the school?
Yeah, just to see if swearing is allowed.
Now, I have a question. Would a professor, maybe one of the professors for legalism, or I don't know, one of the more uptight professors, have made a charm in place to automatically make this okay because everyone should know the rules at all times?
That's fair.
Good question.
First, I want Snozzle to give me a DC 15 charm check for that magicking up a full book.
So how does hacking work? Can you do that for your magic dice too? Actually, I don't think I get that damage. Stats. I have one bonus instead because I'm a child. Yeah, no, I fail.
1 sec.
I failed that.
You said a DC 15?
Yes.
Hey,
You have
Steak.
10 adversity.
I do not have 10, but maybe I can just stop it from blowing up. Steak.
That's the wrong rule book.
I've got a few that I'd be willing to burn so that we don't explode again.
If
fine.
I have 4 on me, so
Let me fail, goddammit.
well, I don't want you to cause an explosion in the middle of a bunch of people.
Oh, what? I'm not trying to do anything. I'm trying to make a rule book.
Okay, if you want to fail.
So, I'm gonna need you guys to tell me how you're helping if you want to help him.
I can kind of just be like, well, I would start kind of I don't know if you're pulling this from somewhere or if you're just duplicating it or what the deal is, but there's probably got to be one in the library somewhere. So I'd cast your mind out that way if you're trying to find one. I don't know how this whole thing works.
So I'm gonna say there is probably one in the library, but because you do not have knowledge of where it is in the library, and I've already described the library as something that is infinite, it is going to be impossible to help him in that way without first having located it in this. However, I am going to say, Theodore, you
Yes.
do pull up a book.
Yay!
The 5, you pull up a book. And then you flip to the rules on
Okay.
swearing. And it says, fuck yeah, you can swear. You think you can't goddamn swear in this school? You can fucking swear. You can swear all the goddamn time.
It says we can all goddamn swear all the god time, but only if we call the headmaster a bitch motherfucker.
I see no problem with this. Sir, you can kindly go fuck yourself.
Vincent and Percival look horrible.
No, it says it here. Headmaster a bitch motherfucker.
Also, where did it really say that? I want to look over in the book.
He's just like pointing to the page.
It does say that.
This
Holy
book
shit.
is titled The Completely Real Set of Sanderson Institute of Magic School Rules. No joke. Mega lols. Lols spelled LOLZ.
Damn it. I was like actually looking up to the person for a second, and then they spelt Lowe's that way.
As you open it to the first page, it says, I was here, with a Z. Not looking to elaborate on their name.
I think you pulled up the wrong book.
What?
I'm gonna be entirely honest with you. I think you pulled up the wrong book. I'm pretty sure, like, even in terms of prankster books, there's a better prankster book than this.
Percival just taps you guys on the shoulders.
Detention?
Yeah, that's gonna be, yeah.
Yeah, I thought so. Oh, fuck. I mean, no, it says we can say fuck. Whatever.
Wait, what? Is this the wrong book?
Yeah, I think you got the wrong book.
Oh.
On the plus side, I saw you just pull that out of thin air. Great for you. That's 100% not the rule book for the school. You're not allowed to swear.
At all?
No, we're a school.
Well, why are we not allowed to fucking swear?
I live here. This is my house now.
That's gonna be another detention.
I've resigned myself.
Well, stack them on.
I mean, just don't swear.
So I'm
Like
up to
if you're in front of a teacher and or an adult, don't swear.
Okay.
Fine. Anyways, Phoenix person, hi. We're part of your class extended version. Bye. That was it. Come on, let's leave.
Vincent is fully flabbergasted.
That is pretty
Like,
funny.
that has stunned him into silence.
Okay. If you guys have something, you can say hi. I'm.
No, I would just follow you out of the room.
I
At this point.
leave. Nozzle, are you coming with us?
Nozzle's following, yeah. He's just kind of like looking at his book and like disappointed. But it's even cited. They have sources, guys. It might be real.
I mean, possibly, but we've been told it's not. So unless we're in another like painting incident, it's probably not real.
I feel like it is a real
okay.
book, but I feel like it's not accurate. Does that help?
It is a
Theodore.
real book.
On the title for your book, well, not the title, the author for your book is someone called Aergia.
Anerja.
Aergia.
Huh.
Oh, one sec. Can you hand me that book?
No, Theodore just passes it over.
I'm gonna take out my wand and I want to write the word on it. I was here. This time was spelt correctly, but no name.
As you write down on this book with your wand, you notice that for the
Wait,
first
no, wait.
time,
We was here.
Ooh.
ooh, you notice for the first time, it seems like something overpowers your magic and it dissipates from the book, leaving the original spelling of I was here.
No, I'm putting it above I was here. So I'm not getting rid of I was here. I'm just writing above it. We was here.
So, if that's the case, then it stinks.
I think that's perfect. That kind of sums up everything I wanted to do with the book. Here you go. I give it back to Theodore.
Theodore's just kind of like, look, this is a giant, heavy book. It's like, oh, what am I going to do with it now?
Turn it into a pillow?
You magicked it up. Can you magic it away?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it'll fit up my nose.
Try. I mean, you never know. Give it all. Get some lube.
Theo's going to try to, like, magic it away. Just kind of, like, slip it behind his ear or something.
As you slip it behind your ear, you sense it go into the same place that your wand is. It seems like you have full access to this book now for some reason. It hasn't just disappeared into magic. It is a fully functioning book you now have access to for some reason.
Ooh. Whack.
Feel like that can give us some pretty great routes to get around the teachers and everything.
Nice.
Anyway,
For sure.
So who do we want to go to first? I do want to get to someone who knows everyone in the school, because usually I'm joking around. I'm not necessarily joking around about that one.
Well, we were told that there's a few people that know everyone at the school, and none of them are professors. So we could.
Actually, all of them were professors. That's Percy. The transmogrification and the herbology professor.
Oh, maybe I should put this thing away, and I like put my book away, like completely.
I guess let's...
Okay, well, you take the lead, someone, and I'll just follow behind you.
Who has transmog?
All of you guys have transmog as a core class, along with herbology as a core class.
Okay.
But I don't think any of you guys have it as an elective.
And who taught transmog?
Transmography was taught by Edwina Panthera, who, if you remember, is the
detention.
person teaching detention.
Yeah, let's just get this out of the way. Come on.
Yeah, first impression, right?
Okay, sorry to go through this again, but I seem to have not taken this note. What are our core classes that we have to take?
Okay. So, actually, I don't think I ever mentioned them to you, so that's probably why. This is my fault. Sorry. Core classes you guys have to take are transmogrification, defense, herbology, potions, history, and brew. And then along with those courses, you have 3 elective. Mechanics wise, your guys' core classes won't do anything for you. Your electives will.
Okay, so herbology, flight, transmog, potions, and history.
Transmog, defense, herbology, potions, history, brooms.
Okay, I left, since we're all taking defense as an elective, I just left it in the elective category on my notes.
Yeah.
But, okay.
But everyone does have to take defense. So.
Okay.
Okay. So you guys are going to meet Professor Edwina Panthera?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
So I believe that takes you to the southern end of the building, where you come to another class where a lot of students seem to be coming in and out of it. Move to classroom. And in the center of the class, or down by the desk, you see 2 teachers. One, an older lady who's drinking a small cup of tea closer to the window. She's talking to the students and speaks with a very regal tone. She's serious, but not mean. She's like a serious grandma figure, if that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
And then a younger teacher. She has long blonde hair and holds a book in her hand while talking to the students. She has a very straight posture, and seems to carry herself with the same sort of regalness that you see the older lady carry herself with.
Do they appear to have similar facial structures as if they were related in some way?
No. You do notice, however, that the older lady face looks a bit familiar. You've seen her around before, but like it also looks like someone you might know. And
Okay.
that goes for all of you.
Okay. How
So
many?
which one's which?
What's up?
Which one?
You
Which
don't
one's
know.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Which one has less people near them?
The younger lady doesn't have a lot of people near her. Oh, it should also help to mention the older lady has cat ear.
At ears.
Yeah. Specifically panther ears.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh my god.
Perfect.
Similar to the ears you've seen on a certain classmate of yours.
Okay, I have a feeling I know which one's Panthera. I don't know exactly what's giving it away, but something seems very familiar.
Just a feeling, right?
Just a feeling. Anyways, Well, before I go elbowing someone else and getting us stuck with 5 days of detention, let's go over to the unknown professor, I guess.
Yes. I should mark this. Demo, you have 3 days of detention. Theodore, you have 2 days of detention. Percy and Crib only have 1 day of detention. So
I
you
thought it was
guys
at
don't
4.
have equal amounts of detention.
I could have sworn I was at 4.
You okay? You have 4 days of detention.
Okay. And anyways, I'm gonna go over to the blonde-haired professor. Hello, my name's call me Demo.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet you, Demo. You may call me Beatrix Castover, heiress of the Castover Trading Company.
Great. Are you a professor here?
Yes, I am one of the transmogrification professors.
Oh, so we have 2 transmogrification professors.
Yes, I am the transmogrification basic course professor, and my senior over there, Madame Edwina Panthera, is the more in-depth transmogrification professor.
Okay, got it. Well,
What exactly is transmogrification?
Transmogrification is the manipulation of material. So, material or organic or inorganic. So, say you had a cat and you wanted to make it into a goblet. That would be transmogrification.
Or turning a vase into something else?
Or turning a vase into a book, or more advanced forms have to deal with like sort of cloning oneself. You might have noticed Mr. What was his name?
Miyagi.
Shit. Fuck. What was his name?
I looked at Demo. I'm like, maybe you should have taken one of these classes.
Mr. Gruffle, the tailor at Mr. Gruffle's Magical Mystical Emporium.
Oh yeah.
He has done extensive research on transmogrification for all of the clones he makes of himself.
Right. Okay.
Okay. I assure you, transmog would have been a better elective for me to take, but I'm too stubborn to decide not to do it. So I'm just taking magical legalism, and there's nothing that's going to stop me from this course of action.
Well, maybe next year you'll grace us with your presence in the transmogrification course, young
I
one.
refuse. I already see that as quitting, and I can't do that.
What would be some potential disasters when it comes to transmogrification, specifically cloning? Like, is explosions common?
It depends on the visual you have for the creation of the transmogrification spell.
Ripping something apart?
That would cause an explosion, especially if your innate magic itself is geared towards fighting.
I haven't.
We've had one student sort of try and clone himself and accidentally give himself cancer.
Nice.
Whoa.
Dope. Does that mean if you try to, like, divide yourself, you could possibly cure yourself of cancer? Do you know how cells work? That should have been
Not
my first.
especially young one.
I'll go talk to Dr. Jekyll later.
Okay, so I guess we'll learn like the basics in a couple days. But do you have any like behind the scene tricks on making transmogrification easier?
I'll go over that in your guys' classes. Just to let you know, I do expect you to read pages 1 to 100 in your textbook for next class.
Like before
Or
we
the
even
first
start?
class?
What? Why? We
Yes,
haven't.
before you start.
It hasn't. Like, school hasn't even started yet.
There's always time to get a head start on your education. Though this
Do we even
wouldn't
have
exactly-
textbooks?
Yes. Though this
Okay.
wouldn't be exactly a head start, it's just starting at the starting line.
Theodore's gonna just kind of try not to think about what he was just told.
She pats you on the head and then turns you over towards Edwina.
Okay, bye. I'm gonna go over to Edwina then, I guess. I don't. How do we get work before school even starts? I don't understand that. I guess we also
I
got
don't know.
detention before school even started.
Yeah. No, I think it started. I think it started the second we got here. I just don't think we've had any classes yet.
Maybe. Anyways, I'm gonna go over to Edwina. Do you, either of you two have anything you want to say to her before? Because I have a question for her.
I got nothing. I'm just trying to think of how to
No,
read
go
100
ahead.
pages.
Okay.
I only read 20 pages. That's the most I've ever read.
Hello, Miss Panthera, Professor Panthera, Doctor Panthera.
You can call me Professor Panthera. You must be the demo I've heard so much about.
Yeah, I'm not in your extended transmog class, but I'm pretty sure we're gonna be seeing a lot of each other. Regardless.
I already know I'll be seeing you 4 days of this week.
That
Young
just happened. That's ridiculous. How'd you figure that out so fast?
I am the current head of the Blanca Trading Company. Information is something I find no lack of.
Speaking of
Just a-
information.
Sorry, just to double check. That's what she said too, right? She said she was the heiress to that same trading company.
Beatrix said she was the heiress to the Cast Over Trading Company.
And she's the Blanca trading company?
Yes. Let me make sure I have that name correct. The Beneficial Blanca Company
The BBC?
is the full name for it. Yes, the BBC.
I feel like there are some copyright claims here. But,
BBC gonna do?
you know what? I'm in magical legalism. I'll figure it out later. Anyways, have you ever seen a white-haired female, I don't know, sitting...
You're talking about my granddaughter.
No, but also, she's a cool lady. White-haired female, kind of like off to the corner during the whole speeches that no one really paid attention to.
Huh. White-haired female. I believe I know who you're talking about. It's interesting because I didn't... There was something off about her joining us, but I couldn't really put my finger on it. You should be talking about Aurora, right?
I have no idea. That's why I came over here.
Oh. Shorter side, platinum blonde female with red hair. Was in the summer court, if I remember correctly. Yes.
Platinum blonde. Yes, correct.
Yes, the person you're talking about is Aurora Deirdre.
All right. Was there a reason no one noticed her?
I noticed her. I don't even know what was off about her registration. Just something felt a bit strange about it. But she was noticed. Everyone noticed her. Why was there a special reason to not or to take note of her?
Oh no, I took a special note of her for some reason. I'm not sure why.
Emo's got a crush.
Ooh.
Yeah, sure.
She's a first year like the rest of you, so you might meet her in a few of your core classes.
Okay.
I think the summer and winter court will probably be meeting for, it looks like, transmogrification.
Okay, got it. Well, that was the only thing I wanted to talk about because I took a special note of her and I'm not sure why.
Well, uh, follow your heart, young one. And I must say, you made an excellent impression on my granddaughter. However, the fact I'm going to be seeing you 4 times for detention does not sit well with me. Please try and keep a better head on your shoulder.
Probably.
This is like a lot for us. Sorry, like this is like the first time we've ever even really like known about magic was this week, and now we live in a magical school that has staircases that move and the power to do basically whatever we want at our fingertips. I think it's just a lot
It's a
for
pretty
him.
big thing.
And also, like,
You'll get used.
as a general thing, I don't really have a lot of rules, so following them's a
Interesting.
bit new.
I'm sure you guys will get used to it as more time passes. And I'll give you guys a slight reprieve period while you're getting accustomed. But you should know that I hold a special place for rules in my heart. So I would appreciate it if you guys would respect the rules that are in place.
But
Do you need a
also,
rule book?
Yeah,
Yes.
please.
Yes.
She leans behind the giant transmogrification desk and pulls out a giant rule book. This is all of the rules in the Sanderson Institute of Magic.
if someone calls me a mongrel peasant, the nicest thing I will do is tell them to go kick rocks.
Oh.
You should try to be the better person in that situation. If you experience bullying, just come to a trusted adult and we'll sort it out.
Okay.
I'm certain you guys have other teachers to meet. So you should probably be on your way before it gets too dark.
How big is this textbook of rules?
It is. Give me a
Is it
sec.
like-
I need to do
Is it like the size? Is it like the size of a single volume thesaurus?
Oh, it's like the size of 5 full medical dictionaries.
Ah,
It's
so
a
this motherfucker
giant
is like
book.
3 feet tall.
If you drop
God.
this from 10 feet onto someone, it might kill them.
Nice. I kind of look
Also,
over at the textbook.
Who decided
Well-
to pick up this book of rules?
I don't know if anybody did yet.
No one
Yeah.
has.
I kind of look over at the textbook and then look back over at Professor Benther and be like, how do I carry this thing? It won't fit anywhere, and it looks really heavy, and I am not. Like, is there like a
Pocket version?
Yeah. Like a
pocket
brochure with the
version of
things you
Instagram?
should not ever do?
Well, since you made it a good impression on my granddaughter, I guess I'll give you this. She reaches into her pocket and hands you a very small version of the book.
Oh,
Like, this is a pocket version.
thank you.
Who takes that?
I'll grab it.
Give me a bronze check.
Oh dear.
DC like 15.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Yeah, no.
Immediately falls out of your hand, falling onto the floor, cracking the floor.
Maybe if we tie a balloon around it, and Theo's gonna try to like magic up a balloon that'll kind of make it float upwards.
None of you guys are wondering why it did this?
I'll try picking it up.
Bronze check.
1 sec.
Muted.
Also, what? This is gonna be bad.
You cannot pull this up. You try it and end up lifting with your back, and you're pretty sure you pull a muscle in your back.
God damn it!
Theo's gonna try just to tie a balloon around it with magic.
Give me a charm check instead. Still DC 15, you can use your magic die.
Another
You
fail.
guys just aren't rolling well.
We are not rolling well.
Even with your magic, this isn't allowing you to pick it up. Let me see.
I thought, hold on, I'm missing something. I thought I had a thing where if I succeeded on a roll, I could give. Oh no, never mind. We changed that.
I would like to.
Percy also cannot pick it up.
Maybe if we split into smaller books.
Oh, hold on. Why is this thing so heavy? Is it just like a same book but made small?
Yes.
Is there an easier way to do
temporal
this?
magic to get an infinite amount of pages in it.
That's cool. That's terrifying, but that's really cool. Is there like an easier way to carry this?
I mean, I've never needed one. She grabs it and picks it up from the floor.
Okay.
I think we're all just kind of dumbstruck by that.
If I remember, you guys are in the winter court with A12, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
Do we have a digital version?
He said something about digitizing it. I don't exactly know what that means. But he said if I ever run into new students, just to tell them to come to him. Specifically, new students from the non-magical world.
Okay, cool.
A12 might turn
Thank
into
you.
like a lifesaver for us because he might have digital copies of like study guides and
Everything.
such.
Oh, I bet he's got digital copies of the textbooks, and we could just like search by phrase when we're unsure when we're studying. Oh, he might save our
never
butts.
seems to carry around any of his textbooks now that I think about it. All he carries is that weird rectangular thing he has.
He has digital versions.
He's got digital versions.
Thank
Okay, thank you.
Christ.
Well, it was a pleasure meeting you guys. And remember, I'm going to give you a week reprieve period before I come down with the hammer for the rolls.
I promise to
it's
try.
appreciated.
So you guys have met Edwina and Beatrix.
Yep. See. Where else
Do
should
you
we
guys
go?
want to go see some of the elective teachers?
Oh, that's a good idea. I want to see who's in charge of charms.
Yeah, sure. I want to go see who's in charge of magical legalism.
Are you guys splitting up to go see, or are you going to see
I'll go with
one
the
at a
group.
time?
You can see charms first, I guess.
Yeah.
I think it's been kind of waiting in the back for a bit.
Charms it is. Charms is... Fantasia Ostentatia.
What?
All right.
Some of these names I came up with while I was very tired. But you guys go to the charms teacher, and the lady you see there is a beautiful purple-haired witch with a large hat, wearing what you would very much consider not school appropriate attire, probably.
Why?
But
Oh, yeah, maybe.
But it's not entirely immodest. She is in fact smoking a long cigarette with a purple smoke coming off of it.
Oh, can I do some kind of like a brain's memory check to see if that either smells or looks like the same stuff that what's her face was smoking from the spring court or autumn court? Spring court.
Brains DC 10.
Oh, okay.
Is that too hard?
No, I didn't fail by more than 5. I'll take the L on that one.
You can't really tell. You do remember that the smoke is a different color, for what
Okay.
it's worth. So, take that to mean what you mean.
Yeah.
But, she has a giant staff on her back, and, is standing in the room. Less people are coming into and out of this room. Like, you can see maybe 1 or 2. Just because, like, this is one of the elective courses. Not a lot of people have to come to this professor. So, like, the other courses you guys were going to are, what's the word? Main courses.
Core.
So, like, everyone, core courses, there we go. So everyone has to go see those professors. But this one is charms. Only people who are specifically going into charms class would have to come here.
wow.
Yep. On that note, you do see another student here. And where the heck? And you've seen her before. Because along with the purple smoke that's coming out, you do see a familiar smoke coming out as well.
Oh.
It's Mary Jane Thurgood.
Yeah, it is.
She's talking to the teacher here.
Hey, MJ.
Hey, how are you guys doing?
I got detention 4 times
Good
over.
No.
for you.
He got us all
Four
detention.
That's like a new record for the first day of classes.
Don't count him out yet.
I might get
We
5.
still have a whole other 24 hours before classes start.
If I remember correctly, the other Mary got 1 day of detention on her first day.
Whoa,
Really?
so much detention.
How many grievous injuries?
Oh, she, I think she was trying to get someone to sell their firstborn child to her.
It's kinda
Yeah.
cool.
She kind of does give off that vibe.
Really? A lot of people said she wouldn't.
How many grievous injuries are we talking from here? Like, what do I have to beat for that one?
Oh, grievous injuries? As long as you don't straight up murk yourself, then you're probably good with staying under the record.
What is the record?
I remember someone getting all their blood drained out and then grisly bisection occurring to them.
Well, that's
That
not.
sounds fun. They survived that?
No, they didn't.
Well,
Oh,
that
okay.
sounds like 2, and I'm at 2.
There was also that one guy that got turned inside out, and he did survive.
I make a note.
Kriv, can you stab me?
What?
No.
But I need to beat it. So.
No. No. I'm not stabbing you. You can't heal yourself. I'm not stabbing you. And I'm not gonna stab you and then heal you.
Fair enough.
Do one of you have the charms class?
I do.
Oh well. This is the teach for that class.
Fedor will start trying to go up to the teacher.
Hello, student. My name is Fantasia Anastasia.
That's a big name. I'm Theodore Snozzle.
What a lovely
And I really
name.
I don't mean to interrupt you, but I'm kind of new here and I don't know that much about charms. Is it cool?
Charms is an interesting class where you learn how to keep people underneath your control. So it's sort of the alluring magic, the one where you use to influence others.
Can we have an example?
I prefer the charms that have to deal with control, but I believe Mary Jane over here likes the charms that have to deal with the imagination. And there are some people who even learn how to sleepwalk or dreamwalk.
So is dreamwalk like lucid dreaming, or are you walking through?
You walk through another's dreams.
So more Inception.
It depending on how you use charms, They can be either terrifying or beautiful.
So, Snozzle, how do you want to use your charms?
Just gonna make cool stuff happen, I guess. It just seemed kind of like magic-y, you know?
You could
Yeah.
put people to sleep too, though, right?
I don't know. Let me try. He's gonna try to make himself go to sleep.
Um, you're trying to make yourself go to sleep.
He figured it'd be kind of rude to do it on anybody else, so he wasn't really in the kind of moment. He's like, okay, this could be a good idea. Like, I don't have to ask for permission. I just kind of go boop.
Okay, cool. Theodore, how sleepy are you at all times?
Considerably sleepy usually. He has to fight through it a lot. Yeah.
Cool. So I would say that this 100% isn't something that you have to roll for. You can cast a spell to make yourself go to sleep. Now, does anyone want to catch Theodore?
I would try.
Okay, so let's get a DC flight roll for 15.
Oh boy. Okay. Yeah, no. Not even a little bit.
Let's see. And if you want to do magic about it, you can add a magic die. I have no idea if that's going to help you.
No.
Okay, so on that note,
Can
do
I just
you want to
shoot
help
like a
Percy?
pillow under his head?
Well, Percy can roll the magic dice again, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, cool. Oh, cool.
14. So he's one shy.
Yeah.
I'll burn
Can
one.
I kick Percy in the butt to help him out and burn an adversity token?
Whoever wants to burn the adversity token, just tell me so both of you aren't burning one adversity token.
I'll do it. I have quite a few
I
to
have-
spare.
Okay, sure.
Okay. So, Percy, you notice suddenly transform into water for a split second as he moves to cushion Theodore's head, and Demo just barely manages to kick him in the rear to get him to move fast enough.
Okay. Like, was it so
Why would
fast
he-
that I think? Was it so fast that I wasn't sure I saw that properly, or was it something that I definitely saw happen?
It wasn't fast enough where you didn't see it happen, but it was pretty fast. So, like, you all notice him transform into water, but he doesn't stay as water for too long. So
Okay.
it's just like in the split moment where he's moving, he transforms into water to sort of get a boost of movement. And that's the main way that he gets to Theodore. So if he didn't transform into that water, he wouldn't have been able to.
Okay.
Why would he just put himself to sleep while standing up?
I don't
know.
But it looks kind of fun, honestly.
I don't know. Can I try and wake him up? Can I just do like a generalized healing spell that makes him less
You
tired,
can
have
just
more
give
energy?
him a good shake.
Yeah,
He's asleep. If you shake someone while they're asleep, they generally wake up.
he magicked himself to sleep. So my first thought would be like, oh, this dude's out. Like,
Okay. So your first thought is to use magic to unsleep him?
yeah,
So give me a grit spell DC 5.
I'll just take that one.
Okay, cool. Yeah. You just wave your wand and your magic notices, oh, he's just asleep. And just a red hand pops out of your wand and gives Theo a good slap in the face.
Okay.
You had a good nap there, bud?
No.
Why not?
Everything. I had a weird dream. It's like got a weird letter. Then they're like, "Oh, you need to go to the school," and I'm just like, "I don't know the school." And then I get hurt a lot, and then I'm just like, "Oh, where am I?" Oh.
No, that's all real. Your life's a living hell now.
Remember the time you got stabbed?
Not too long ago.
Dream.
Nope, fully not
No.
a dream.
Mary Jane offers you her hand to lift you up, Theo.
Yeah, take that.
Well, like, that was a top-notch sleeping spell.
Thank
So,
you.
It probably helped that you seem to sort of consistently be in sort of a sleep state.
Yeah. It's a thing. It's a thing.
Well,
I would.
it seems that we have a pretty prodigious charms caster with us.
Oh.
Also, that was a fairly good remedy removal spell.
Thanks.
Wait, remedy removal? So does it slap the remedy out of you?
Yes.
Okay.
While we're here, I'd look over to Mary Jane and be like, "You would know this probably because I remember you saying that you really enjoyed taking herbology.
Yeah.
Is there any kind of like a caffeine substitute that's like the magical version of caffeine?"
Well, like, they have coffee, but, like, are you talking about something a bit more potent?
Yeah, definitely.
Cocaine.
Because it looks like you might need it to get through like midterms.
There is a magical Colombian coffee bean that has some pretty amazing properties.
Whoa.
But I don't believe we have any at the school. Though if you meet up with the potions professor, one of them might have acquired some.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Is there anywhere? Is there anything else that needs to be asked to this lady or MJ?
Are you asking that to me?
I'm asking that to Quant and Demo, or Theo and Demo, I guess.
I don't really have anything I want to know.
So, I think we're good.
Okay.
Okay. So I would kind of say bye to MJ and didn't really interact with the charms professor, so I wouldn't really say too much to her. And then I would make my way out and into the hallway. And is there another either elective or class that's close to this one?
This is charms. I would say
Is enchantments
charms,
close?
potions, and herbology are about in the same area. Enchantments would also be around here,
Oh my god,
along
Okay.
with wand making. So, like,
Okay.
the craft stuff is around this area.
Okay.
Nick, I fully forgot this, but I'm the one in transmogrification.
You have transmogrification?
I'm
as-
in transmogrification.
Oh my god.
You took transmog as your elective.
I did, because I was thinking, I was like, defense against the dark arts, magical legalism. What was the other one I decided on? So I'm just looking at it as I actually pulled it up, and I'm like, I introduced myself as like, I'm just going to be in the basic class this whole time.
Oh, no.
And no, I'm in the full actual extended class.
I have you down is defense, magical legalism, and potions.
I did not take potions. I know that for certain.
Okay, cool. So go to your Discord comment and take potions out and add transmogrification. And if that's the case, Edwina, she would have 100% known that. So your conversation would have went differently, but not too differently that we're gonna rerun.
Nice.
Do you see
Nice.
your
Okay.
Discord comment?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just take out potions and put transmog.
And we're only allowed to take 3 electives?
You're only allowed to take 3.
So no, like, Hermione Granger nonsense where we take all the electives?
I'm not going to give you guys time stuff yet.
Okay. So whatever is the next closest out of potions, herbology, and enchantments, I would walk into that room.
Probably. Yeah, enchantments would probably be close.
Okay.
So your enchantments professor is. Ooh, yay! As you walk into your no, did I not download her picture? Or I guess she's a piece of metal, so
What'd you say?
I said what I said.
Okay.
I heard she's a piece of mayo.
I heard metal.
I also heard mayo. That's why I was so confused.
Because mayo isn't
I-
pieces. It's spreadable thing.
Faculty. There we are. There are a few people that I forgot to download the pictures for, but you see in normal teaching attire a fully metallic woman with ruins all over her body. If you look at her skin, it's fully reflective, and it's almost there's magical writing etched into her body, like as if you're etching onto a metal cup like a message.
You mean like they do with acid? Like actual etching?
Yes.
Okay. That's cool. So I would walk up to them, her.
Her, but
Okay.
really them, because they are a metal person. They don't have a gender.
Fair enough. I'd walk up to them
She
and
presents as a female.
I would introduce myself. Hi. I think you're my enchantments professor.
Yes, it seems I am. Well, it's nice to meet you, young man. I am the enchantments professor, Chromia.
Chromia. Do you want me to call you Professor Chromia?
Yes, you may call me Professor Chromia if you'd like.
Okay. Is there anything that I need to know about the enchantments class that I should like bring?
Generally, we'll teach you the magic for the items, but for your first class, you should probably bring in something that you want to enchant, most likely.
Oh, okay. Do you have like a suggestion?
A few students bring in some small artisanal daggers, some have brought in some woodworking projects, some have brought in books. It's entirely dependent on what you would like to enchant.
Okay. Are we gonna be all starting on like the same enchantment, or is it just gonna be like a general process, and then we can enchant whatever item we bring with whatever enchantment we want?
The first class is very simply just a general what is enchantments, what are the materials and costs that go into enchantments, and what things you can enchant. There are a few items where it's hard or impossible to enchant them, though most items aren't like that. As you can see, you can enchant a puddle of metal, specifically mercury, in order to have a voice and a face and arms and legs and thoughts and emotions.
Oh.
And that only takes one enchantment?
No, it takes a multitude of enchantments all over my body.
Cool. Okay. All right. Thank you. I will see you in a few days, I guess.
I'll see you on Monday.
And unless you guys wanted to ask her questions, then I would just jump out into the hallway again.
Off into the hallway we go.
I'm going to mute myself for a second, but I will still be listening.
Okay.
What are the last ones we have to visit?
Let's see.
I think magical legalism and
Summoning. Magical legalism and summoning are your last electives. As you guys are walking down the hall, actually, you do see someone that looks slightly familiar in this hallway. She has blonde hair and eyes that look similar to a wand maker that you guys saw in town.
oh hey, it's
Standing outside of her room door.
it's what's his face's daughter. Granddaughter. Daughter?
Daughter.
Daughter. Now what is his name? Alexander? Right?
Alexander was the kid, which means that this is his sister. Alexei
Alexandria?
was the older gentleman.
So Alexandria?
Yes.
There you go. Theodore, you want to go say hi?
I think I was still a bit sleepy from his quick little nap time thing.
Okay, then Demo's gonna walk up. Hey, are you Alexandria?
Yes, I am Alexandria. I'm guessing that you guys met my dad in town?
No, we met not too long. Do you not remember me?
My
Ooh.
dad in town?
No, we definitely met before.
I wasn't in the wand shop.
No, not in the wand shop.
Dude, take a hit. No, just kidding.
I genuinely wanna see if I can get away with this.
Well, considering you're talking about your plan in front of me, no, you cannot.
Fucking
Yeah, no, we were asked to say hi to you, and introduce ourselves. So hi.
Well, it's nice to meet you through four? Four.
Four. Yeah, Percy's just
Um,
following along.
Yeah. My name is Alexandra Wisteria. My brother is Alexander Wisteria, and my dad is Alexei Wisteria. You guys can call me you can call me Alex if you really want to, but I'm just going by Drea now because my brother is the one who's going to inherit the shop, so I don't have to keep the Alex nickname.
Right. Okay. Well, it's nice to meet you. What sort of colors are her robes?
She's not a student, she's a teacher.
Oh, that's right.
But she does seem to have a few golden sort of she had you can see poking out from her desk a robe that has gold in it. So she was part of the autumn court, which you can sort of guess because her parent owns a successful business in town. It's where everyone gets their wands from. So
Right.
she meets the
Right.
qualifications for that.
Which are be rich and pompous.
The qualifications are be rich. A lot of rich people are pompous.
Okay.
Anyways.
So they're not mutually exclusive.
So you're a professor here, I'm assuming, right?
Yes, I teach the wand making course.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's sort of like an elective we offered to the Institute. This is really one of the only magical schools that actually teaches it, but just to get people to, get an interest in making wands. Like, did you know if you get enough point or experience in this course, you can customize your wand?
Whoa.
Oh,
No.
you mean kind
I
of
did
like
not
this?
know
I
that.
pull out my wand.
My dad did send me word of you specifically. She looks at Dima. So yes, I know your wand is very creepy and everything. But yes, if you guys get enough experience in crafting and making wands and learn the basic principles behind it, advancing your wands is not something that's difficult to do.
What do you mean advancing your wand?
After people have made customizations to their wand, they occasionally find it easier to cast certain spells, or they find it they'll find it easier to cast certain spells sometimes at the cost of other spells, specifically if they're not too advanced. But if you're advanced enough, you can run the modifications without doing any negatives.
So mechanically, what you're saying is we might have the ability to add a +1 to a different that isn't our core, or yes. Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you for specifying. I was hoping that I was sort of hitting that explanation on the head.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. That's awesome. So, I looked at Percy. Do you have wand making? Do you have to take this class?
No, I have defense. The religious one, holy magic, and astronomy. Yeah, I have holy magic, defense, and astronomy. So I'm going to be taking courses with the cardinal, bishop, the religious dude.
Out of game. I might have to head out here soon because dinner is just wrapping up. So I'm gonna jump out and grab a bite to eat.
Okay. If that's the case, we'll probably just end when you have to jump out.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 2 minutes. So.
Okay, do we want to just kind of try to wrap up here then? See what we want? Is there anything else important?
I think then we'll end here, and you guys will be meeting the magical legalism professor next, right? Because that's the only one that you guys have to meet. And then if you want to join Percy on meeting the cardinal, then you can if you'd like.
God, what if we just ditched him? Just completely.
Yeah, we also need to meet the flight herbology, potions, and history professors still. But...
And I want to talk to somebody first and see what they're like. Wait, did we already cover something? I think we might have. Never mind. Yeah, we did.
And one more thing is it's a full moon tonight.
Oh.
In your game. So that's mentioned towards one of you guys. It's a full moon tonight.
Wacky.
Okay. All right. So I'll hop out now, and then I'll see you guys next week.
All right. See ya. I'm fine. Good stuff.
Yeah.
Ba-doop, ba-doop.
Fuck you.